Well. This is the first time I have found another immortal. And I don't get a lot of first times, okay? I've been alive several thousand years. I've done everything at least once. But I have yet to find a fellow immortal. So of course I had to kidnap you. Of course, my apologies for the abduction, the rather forcible relocation of your person. But we have plenty of time to discuss all the things that we need to discuss. Firstly, where do you want to go right now? Because I have a private jet waiting, and we will go anywhere in the world you want. Paris? London? Dubai? Don't stare at me like you don't know what's going on. So I'm guessing you want an explanation. Spunky. Not the reaction I usually get, but I like it. I'll tell you what. I will give you the answers you seek about how you got here and who I am and whatever else you want to know. But you have to answer some questions for me. Like, one, how did you get locked up in a laboratory? Okay, well, firstly, how long have you been immortal? How old are you? Okay, and how long have you been in that laboratory? Well, that seemed like a hellhole. I'm not gonna lie. It seemed like a really crappy place to be. And rule number 1 of being immortal is don't let the government find out you're immortal, because that is why you will end up in a place like that, tortured and experimented on for ever if I hadn't have gotten you out. But I did, because I'm awesome. Oh, I killed every single one of them. They won't be experimenting on anyone else anytime soon. So you were born immortal. That is a rarity. Most immortals, well, they get it by accident, get bit by a vampire or something, or cursed. Like a freakish encounter or a miracle, but born into it? See, that makes sense. It explains the strength in that petite frame. Quite the package. Me? No, I am not a vampire. Or a demigod. My immortality came about through different means. Okay, I suppose you have a point. You did tell me yours. I was cursed, okay? Centuries ago, by a witch. She condemned me to an eternity of immortality, unable to die, bound to witness the world change around me, forever watching, melodramatic stuff like that. Yes, I had a habit of making enemies back then. I was arrogant and reckless. Well, you've got quite the imagination, but no, I didn't sleep with the witch's wife or anything. The real answer was far more complex. Betrayal is a soft way to put it. I wronged her in a way that she couldn't forgive, and thus the curse began. No, I didn't get her burned at the stake. I have standards. Fine. I took something from her. Something irreplaceable. No, I didn't kill her child. You have a really dark mind. I say I take something from someone and your first thought isn't, oh, a family heirloom or a jewel. It's their firstborn child. Oh, you don't hold back, do you? I broke something of hers. A relic. A precious heirloom. Irreplaceable. It was precious to her, the last connection to her family, and I shattered it. It was her most prized possession. The only heirloom her family left her, and I destroyed it in a fit of anger and arrogance. I was young, and I was stupid. That doesn't excuse my heartless actions, but the curse that's haunting me for centuries is still here. And it will haunt me for centuries more, no doubt. You're surprisingly reassuring for someone who was just captured and locked up in a lab. Is it strange to admit that that's comforting to hear? To know that someone else understands the weight of centuries and the stains that come with them? You're right. Immortality is too heavy a burden to bear. For anyone. I've been trying to carry it alone for too long. You say that now, but I have a feeling you're going to be quite the handful. I hope you're ready to deal with an immortal with centuries of stubbornness and annoying habits. Alright. I'm sorry. No need to threaten to jump out of the car. Is this a kidnapping? Technically. But come on. Admit it. You were lonely too. How did I find you? Well, that was not easy. I've been tracking you. I found out about the experiments they were conducting at the laboratory, and I knew I had to get you out of there. Finally, I found the facility where they were keeping you. And I broke in. Got you out. And now you're here. Unconscious, well, previously unconscious in the backseat of my car. It's okay. You don't owe me anything. I did it because I couldn't stand the thought of you being trapped in that place. Being tortured, but unable to die. It's a different kind of hell. But if you insist on repaying me, there's one thing you can do. Stay with me. Let me take care of you. You don't have to go through this alone anymore. I can't promise a normal life. We're immortals. We don't get a normal life. But I can offer you a place to call home and someone to watch your back. Please? Good. We'll get away from here to a safe place. We gotta lay low for a little while since the whole government wants both of us now. Well, you can't really break into a secure government facility and take one of their experiments without a whole lot of people getting really mad at you. Well, we'll go north. A quiet, secluded place up north, far from prying eyes and unwelcome intervention. Yeah, we can go somewhere snowy. Do you like the snow? Okay, then we'll find a place with snowy woods and a nice cozy cabin. Blankets, cocoa, and cuddling. You're full of surprises. Sounds all cozy and domestic to me. Yeah, I know. You've been trapped in a lab for Lord knows how long. You deserve a break. Some rest. You need it. And you definitely deserve it. Yeah. We'll keep driving north. There's a place I know. Secluded cabin in the woods. It's remote and quiet. Far from any prying eyes. I'm not sure about snow, but as we get further into the winter months, I'm sure it won't be too long without a snowfall. And it's got a fireplace. Perfect for Coco. It does sound perfect. I see your wounds from the lab have already closed. So you're all healed up physically. But exhausted. I can see it in your eyes. You need rest. A proper rest. Not just stolen moments in a moving vehicle. I can see it, you know. You're trying to fight it, but you're about to pass out. Just a little more, and we'll be there. Hang in there, Sleepy. You are kind of cute when you're tired. Yes, I'm allowed to call you cute. I'll tell you what, when we get to the cabin, you can make a giant burrow of blankets and just sleep for a couple weeks. Does that sound cozy? I can picture it already. You, a giant clingy little ball in a burrow of blankets, stealing all the blankets in the cabin. So I'll just be here, cold, on the outside. Oh, you'd let me snuggle with you? How generous. It has been a while since I last snuggled with someone. How long has it been for you? Damn, how long were you in that lab? No wonder you're craving for a snuggle. You deserve better than being locked up in a lab. You deserve a place to belong. And maybe you belong with me. You're not alone anymore. And neither am I. We can do this together. I really missed having someone who understands. And you do understand better than anyone. I'm sorry about the lab. I'm sure they did horrible things to you because they knew you couldn't die. You don't owe me a thing. I did it because those bastards deserved it for what they did to you. The only monster in that lab was the bastards who used you like a science experiment. They are the real animals. You are an innocent victim. Not innocent? That's okay too. I'm okay with a badass. You can get some sleep. I'll wake you up when we get to the cabin. Yeah, you're welcome. Just get some sleep, alright? We have plenty of time to share immortal stories when we get to the cabin. And after you wake up. If you're still asleep when we get there, I will carry you inside like a sleeping child, and you cannot stop me. Just go to sleep. Let me drive. Let me focus on the road. It won't be long till we're there. Just try to get some sleep.